Mother cried a lot of tears over that baby's grave. Every bit of that plant can be eaten. The root or corm of that plant is called taro. Taro is a starch, main staple, hundreds of years ago, main staple today as well. Super, super nutritional for you and a very spiritual plant. So the mother that cried so many tears over that baby's grave, and the callow plant grew and grew. They fed the poi to her other son, and he grew up to be a big, strong warrior. So the people on the island consider the taro fields like a sibling today, because of the spiritual and nutritional value. As you can see, there's a stream running down through here. Comes from the rainwater off of the mountain. There's 6 or 7 streams that run through Hakipu'u, and they run into 2 main streams. Those 2 main streams run under the Kamehameha Highway. One empties out into the Mali'i Fish Pond, the other one into Kaneohe Bay. That's what makes that water over there in our fish pond brackish. So it's fresh water mixed with salt water, makes the water brackish. So if you had super good for growing our oysters over there because of the brackish water. Now if you had water on your property many years ago, you were said to be very wealthy. So this is the area where I'm going to switch gears on you guys, take you by 3 actual movie sets. So 3 sets used in 3 different movies. And the first one's from Triple Frontier, Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac. It's a Netflix original. They robbed $75 million from a Colombian drug lord, and they were coming out, and they knew they had to bust out of this brick-like structure and gate that we're going to drive right through. It's used several times in the movie, so it was set up pretty good. That's why it's still sitting here. But I'm going to tell you, it's a brick-like structure. There's not one brick in any of this. This is what we call a little Hollywood magic here, okay? So, let you guys take a look at it. So this brick-like structure is made out of plywood, styrofoam, stucco, painted to make it look like brick. Of course, the wood, the glass, the hinges, the roof is all real, but the brick-like structure is made out of those materials that I talked about. Styrofoam, plywood, chicken wire, and painted to make it look like real brick. Even the sandbags are made out of feathers. If you guys look here to the left, you can see where some of the stucco is broke apart. You can see there's styrofoam back there. So what really has to happen here when you shoot a music or a movie or a music video or a commercial or any of the local shows, you have to come in, you have to pick the area you want to shoot your film in. You have to then decide where and when, set it all up, shoot the film you want, and then you have to tear everything down. So next to nothing gets left on property anymore, because we're trying to be stewards of the land and keep the land the way it is for many future generations to enjoy. So they have to come in and sign a contract that they'll leave the land the way they found it. So we're going to come across this next stream, and you got a lot of big, huge monkey pod trees in through here. Got its name monkey pod because the pod of the tree, when it falls to the ground, looks like a monkey's tail. Hence the name, monkey pod. Planet of the Apes was filmed over here. Of course, CGI in the monkeys. And then you can see some of our raptors here going through. We'll go ahead and let them all through. And then if you guys have seen Jurassic World, where they dumped the kids out of the gyrosphere, was over here to the left in this big open field. So we'll let those guys make their way through there. But you can see a lot of the local shows like coming over here too. NCIS, Magnum PI, they like coming over here because they are in the jungle. They don't have to go very far to shoot some pretty good film. Now when they film here, and we're going through the same location, about a year and a half ago, I had to stop right here on the road. They were filming around the corner. And not for the set that you're going to see, but for one of the local shows, I had to sit here 10 minutes. And then everybody turned their back when we went through, so we really didn't see what was going on. But that's how they do it here if they're filming when we're doing the tours. But this next set that you're going to see starred Samuel L. Jackson. And they discovered an island they were going to do research on, and the closer they got, they saw Kong from Skull Island, and they started shooting him and just bombing them, and he started batting their helicopters out of the sky. They came down here to pay respects for the men they'd lost. But you guys take a look up there where those blades come together. You see that dome shape up there? that dome shape. A couple years ago, one of the tour guides saw that dome sitting over here on the grass, and went over and picked it up, flipped it over, and it said Ace Hardware $8.99. It's actually a cooking wok up there. So it goes to show you what Hollywood does. If they don't have something they need to make things look real to us, the moviegoer, they go to the local stores and get it. So good for local businesses here as well. Now you can see clear through that helicopter as well, where the napalm bombs were in the movie. And then this last stream, we're going to go across several scenes from Jurassic World. Were shot in the stream. To the right of the stream, a big open area. Around to the right was all used in Jurassic World. And then all through this whole area from this stream all the way to the biggest movie set that we're going to go by. Now they had boom trucks on this road right here. They had big halogen lights shining down into the ravine. And that's how they filmed here. And then all through this whole area was used in Jurassic World. I'm going to go ahead and set the mood here for the biggest movie set we have left on property today. Take you by that last movie set. And then we'll start heading back to the depot. Indominus Rex paddocks. You guys want to take a couple pictures here, go ahead. Over on the right hand side you see those big leaf trees. Those are banana trees. That's where they landed the helicopter. They walked out and they walked up those back steps into the observation center, and then they realized they weren't alone in there, and they went running towards that stream. And you know, Owen, Chris Pratt, they started running one direction, and they turned around and realized they were going to get chased by the Indominus